Ministry of Consumer Affairs has provided new labeling rules for packaged goods, which is effective from the 1st of October 2022 under the Legal Metrology Packaged Commodities Amendment Rules 2022. For any assistance in product labeling and registrations under weights and measures, contact MindSync today.
Hello and welcome to MindSync. I am Swati from MindSync. MindSync is a professional organization providing compliance, consulting, legal and advisory services. In this video, we will be talking about BIS certification for food products. Bureau of Indian Standards (BIS) has been recognized by Food Safety and Standards Authority of India (FSSAI) as a food safety auditing agency for food products. Therefore, BIS has established Indian standards for food products. Let's see which all food items falls under mandatory certification of ISI marking scheme. The Bureau of Indian Standards (BIS) is the national standard body of India, working under the aegis of Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, for the continuous development of product standardization, marking, and quality certification, and was established under BIS Act 2016. The Bureau may exercise powers and perform functions such as guarantee of quality, safety and reliability of products, thereby eliminating fake and spurious products by mandatory marking requirements, providing BIS certification under different schemes to qualified products, formulate and implement Indian standards for various products. BIS operates 5 schemes which are ISI marking scheme, compulsory registration scheme, foreign manufacturer certification scheme, hallmarking scheme, and grant of certificate of conformity. A food business operator (FBO) is any private or public company carrying out any of the activities of food manufacturing, processing, packaging, storage, transportation, distribution, imports, and including food services, food sales, or food ingredients. No food business can function without a license or registration. Some of the mandatory licenses required for any food business operator are: Bureau of Indian Standard offers product certification schemes to the food industry. BIS provides certification to those food products that falls under mandatory product list of ISI marking scheme. FSSAI license is a mandatory requirement for all food business operators in India. The Food Safety and Standards, Prohibition and Restriction on Sales Regulations, 2011 has prescribed mandatory certification under the BIS Act to those food product falling under their mandatory product list. To sell or distribute packaged food products in the market, FBO must obtain a proper registration from the Legal Metrology Department. MindSync is going to provide you with the complete list of food products that mandatorily requires ISI certification from Bureau of Indian Standard. With regard to any scheme of BIS, MindSync will assist you with the complete process, right from documentation to approval of your license. Some of the example of Indian standards for food products are IS 15757 for follow-up formula, complementary foods. IS 1166 for condensed milk, partly skimmed, and skimmed condensed milk. IS 1165 for milk powder. IS 14543 for packaged drinking water, other than packaged natural mineral water, and IS 13428 for packaged natural mineral water. Let us now know each one of the Indian standard for food products in details, and how they differs. IS 15757, follow-up formula is food for infants after 6 months and up to 24 months of age, which is based on milk and other nutrients. Intended for use as a liquid part of the complementary diet for infants. In powdered form, it requires water for preparation. In liquid form, is suitable for use either directly or diluted with water before feeding, as appropriate. IS 11536, processed cereal-based complementary food, commonly called as weaning food, or supplementary food means, food for infants after 6 months and up to 24 months of age, which is based on cereals and legumes, pulses, millets, nuts and protein isolates or protein concentrates, defatted, edible oilseed extracts. It is diluted with water, or milk, or other suitable medium before consumption. IS 1656, milk cereal-based complementary foods, commonly called as weaning foods or supplementary foods means the food for infants after 6 months and up to 24 months of age, which is based on milk, cereals or legumes, pulses, millets, nuts and defatted edible oilseed extracts, and so prepared as to permit dilution with water, or milk or other suitable medium. It may also contain soybean, fruits and vegetables or their products, egg or egg products, protein concentrates or protein isolates, or protein hydrolysates, milk solids, various carbohydrates, and salts such as phosphates and citrates. All the infant complementary foods have some basic difference, which differentiate the product from each other, and making the product falling under different Indian standards. Such as under IS 15757, the product may also contain other nutrients, when required to ensure that the product is suitable to form part of a mixed feeding scheme, intended for use after 6 months of age. Under IS 11536, foods product is used in specific conditions, where protein needs to be restricted, and shall be prepared with single cereal like rice or ragi, with minimum protein content of 6 to 9%. In IS 1656, product may contain, in addition to the vitamin and minerals, other nutrients ordinarily found in human milk. IS 1166. Sweetened condensed milk, sweetened condensed partly skimmed milk, sweetened condensed skimmed milk, and sweetened condensed high-fat milk are produced by the evaporation in a vacuum, where the milk is either wholly, partially skimmed, or reconstituted a recombined milk, with suitable adjustment of milk solids and, with the addition of sugar, or a combination of sucrose with other sugars. The removal of water in this way leads to the possibility of the storage of the resulting products unchanged for an appreciable length of time. The products are preserved by their high sucrose content. IS 121764, sweetened ultra-high temperature, UHT, treated condensed milk. UHT condensed milk means the product obtained from cow, or buffalo milk, or a combination thereof, or from standardized milk, or recombined milk or skim milk. By partial removal of water, addition of cane sugar, and subjecting to UHT treatment. Ultra-high temperature treatment is the process of sterilizing the product by heating it at a temperature of not less than 140 degrees Celsius for a minimum period of 3 seconds, followed by sterilized packaging. The distinction between both the Indian standard for condensed milk are: under IS 1166, the product is obtained by partial removal of water from milk by evaporation method, with the addition of sugar, which leads to a product of the same composition and characteristics. Under IS 12176, the product is obtained by partial removal of water, addition of cane sugar, subjecting to ultra-high temperature treatment. IS 1165 for milk powder. The material prepared by spray drying of standardized milk obtained from fresh cow milk or buffalo milk or a mixture thereof. All processing and drying should be carried out in a manner that minimizes the loss of nutritive value, particularly protein quality. IS 13334 Part 1 Skimmed milk powder, standard grade. Also known as non-fat dry milk, is manufactured by removing the fat and water from milk and containing the same quantities of lactose, milk proteins and milk minerals as the fresh milk from which it was made. IS 13334 Part 2 for skimmed milk powder, extra grade as a spray-dried milk powder, made by removing the water from whole milk through spray drying. IS 14542 partly skimmed milk powder. The product obtained from partly skimmed milk of cow or buffalo or a combination thereof by the removal of water through spray drying or roller drying. The difference between all the varieties of milk powder are: under IS 1165, the fat or protein content of the milk may be adjusted so as to not alter the whey protein to casein ratio of the milk. IS 13334, Part 1, the product shall be free from extraneous matter, added color and added flavor. Under Part 2, the product shall also be free from whey and buttermilk. IS 14542, the product is obtained through spray drying or roller drying primarily for use by industry like bakery. IS 14433, infant milk substitute, means any food being marketed or otherwise represented as partial or total replacement for mother's milk and covers infant formula and infant milk food. Suitable for infant feeding, to meet the nutritional requirements of infant during the first 6 months. The product may be modified by the partial removal or substitution of milk fat with edible vegetable oils, milk solids, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. The product may be in liquid or powdered form. IS 13428 for packaged natural mineral water. Natural mineral water is the one which, when used for drinking, has all the hygienically good minerals and compositions inbuilt. The natural mineral water becomes packaged natural mineral water when it is bottled and packed. IS 14543 for packaged drinking water, other than packaged natural mineral water. Packaged drinking water is defined as water that is not packaged natural mineral water and is likely to be used for human consumption, and is offered or sold in packaged form under whatever name. The difference between IS 13428 and IS 14543 are: packaged natural mineral water is water from underground sources that is packed close to the source and meets the specified quality standards without any processing. Whereas packaged drinking water uses water from any sources, which has to be treated and disinfected by filtration, ultraviolet UV, or reverse osmosis RO before it is fit for human consumption. Let me get you into the process of obtaining BIS certification for food products under ISI marking scheme. The manufacturer of food products must make an application to BIS, along with all necessary documents. Preliminary inspection of the manufacturing unit for assessment, quality control facilities and availability of testing personnel will be done by BIS officer. Test samples of food products are drawn for factory testing and independent testing by the BIS authority. If all the submitted documents are complete and found satisfactory, then license is granted by the Bureau to the food business operator. BIS certification for food products under Foreign Manufacturer Certification Scheme. If a foreign manufacturer wants to obtain BIS certification, then he must first appoint an all-Indian representative and submit prescribed application form, along with necessary documentation. Factory inspection is carried out at foreign manufacturer premises by the BIS officer. The foreign manufacturer will be responsible for the shipment of sealed test sample of food products and remittance of testing charges to BIS authorities. After receipt of satisfactory inspection report and independent test report, BIS will grant license to the foreign manufacturer. Now the food business operator can apply the ISI mark on their product together with their unique CML number. If you require any support for BIS certification and registration under any schemes of BIS, MindSync will be happy to help you. Check our complete BIS series explaining each scheme in depth. Link given in the description box. Stay tuned for more insight on BIS. Thank you.